Okay, so today I'll show you how to fracture an object and simulate it with dynamics in Lightwavve. So let's jump right in. Okay, so first up, what we're going to do is we are going to create a box, more like that. Subdivide it using your keyboard arrows, and there are 3 rules to fracturing an object. First up, you don't need any elongated polygons. Example, I mean polygons like, let's say for example you make something like this, and let's say it's like this, and by elongated polygons I mean, let's say you have maybe something like this. Let's say you have something like this. This will not fracture very well, so don't use this at all. This won't work. Another example would be a polygon. Let's say something like this. We have a box and it's like this. So for example, it doesn't have one face, maybe like that. This will not fracture very well, so don't use that. And the last one is, let's say you have a box like that, and you also create another box right inside the other one, just like that. This won't work very well, guys, so don't use these 3. So without wasting any time, delete that, and we'll delete that. So let's go back to our tutorial. Let's do our thing. Okay, so this one, what we're going to do is let's say we come here to multiply and say fracture. So over here on our fracture we have we can name our interior surface. We have the random seed. So this random seed is just to, you know, randomize the parts, the way they move. You can preserve the original, meaning we'll have our original object like that, then we'll duplicate, make another one that will be fractured. Then we'll also say create in a new layer, which will be in a new layer. So you can say parts in new layer, so you know when it fractures, when you can have each piece in one layer, which for me right now would be hectic, so no, won't use that. Explode the parts, we'll take that. I need that. It will create a morph of the exploded parts, so I need that right now. So right now the algorithm that I'm going to use, they are different. There's matrix, halves, and Veranoid. My favorite. I'll use that one for now. So randomize points, cell count, I'll keep it to 100 and I'll say okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to calculate and it's going to fracture it like that. Let's save this as fracture test. Yes. So oops, it's in this layer, so I will just cut this and bring it in the second layer like that. So we have this layer and we have that one, and I also want to create a ground for this. So what I'll do is I'll come to create and create a box. So I'll create a ground, more like that, and I'll just bring it down, more like that. So okay, space, save, S on the keyboard, say send object to layout, and we're going to wait for layout. Okay, so we have 2 objects here, one that's fractured and the other that isn't. So the one that I'm grabbing right now is the fractured one, so I just need to remove this one that's not fractured. So I'll change this to texture wired so that I can see which is which. Okay, so I don't need this one, I can remove that. I can clearly see that my light here is quite big, so I can just push D on the keyboard and change this grid square to 1. Okay, that's much better. So what I'm going to do is I'll get this, put it on the middle. Let's say I move it a bit up. Okay, let's zoom out a bit, move up, and come to FX to say, instead of saying rigid body, I'll say parts body, and I'll get this one that's on the bottom and say static body. Once I play this, okay, now it's calculating. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Okay, so our calculation is done, and here's what we have. So you see that just looks amazing already. Nice graphics right there. Look at that, look at that, look at it. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe. Tomorrow I'll be bringing in another tutorial. Just keep watching, subscribe, hit that notification button just so you can know when I put more videos, and bye bye.